great day.
Did you get a sense for how close to an NFL Combine invite you were, or how that process played out?
I mean, a lot of like big time scouting websites were saying that I was basically a snub. I know that was the census around the league. My agent talked to a lot of the scouts, and they were like surprised I didn't make it. But that's something I can't control. And at the end of the day, a lot of guys go to the combine, don't get drafted. And a lot of guys go to combine, don't get drafted. So it's just part of the process, and it don't matter. I mean, it's popularity right now, but I'd rather win later. So okay.
So knowing that this is probably one of the last pro days around the country because of every concern, how glad are you, I guess, for the ability to have this experience today?
Me, it's just for my guys that I train with, for a lot of the guys over there, Joshua Uche from Michigan, he can't participate in his pro day. He's been training so long and couldn't, do his field work in the combine. And I got a lot of guys that I train with in Exos that have been just, working so hard, been being disciplined, not going out, not doing nothing, just being real professionals, and they can't show what they gained through them 2 months. So it's a sad thing, but in the end of the day, it's for a great purpose, and then we got to protect the man to the left and our right. And that's the biggest thing. This virus is not something to joke around about. So I respect all the decisions being made right now.
How does it impact you, and what you want to do, people you want to get in front of, if you get invited to go places over the next several weeks, what's your mentality, I guess, about this in this time?
The virus?
Yeah, just the limits that are going to exist.
I mean, at the end of the day, I got to do what, I got to wash my hands, take the precautions and stuff like that I can control, but, I'll follow God. And at the end of the day, if it's my time, if something like that happened, and I took the precautions, then it's just bound to happen. I'm not going to live in fear. I'm not going to do, craziness. I think that's why sometimes the government don't tell us stuff, because sometimes we freak out a little bit. But take the precautions, do everything the specialist is telling us to do, and then just stay prayed up. And
spring sports.
Like
4 minutes ago. Like that.
Baseball, track. Yeah.
Wow. That's how serious it is. You know what I mean? To me, it's just sad. It's a lot of guys right now working for this moment in sports. I know, in the NBA, everywhere. I know soccer, La Liga, in Spain and stuff like that has closed 2 matches maybe for the season. So it's just a lot of guys investment going lost right now. A lot of guys invested in themselves, invested in hard work for spring practice for their NBA games, and it's going out the window. And some guys, that's their livelihood, that's their jobs, that's how they make money. It's the guys that need this, and then the other jobs. That might be happening too. People in the schools, some of their degrees might be slowed down, and graduation has to be prolonged. So there's a lot of things happening, but the biggest thing is you rather be alive, you rather be healthy than anything right now. And life is more precious than the things that we want. Life is a necessity. So at the end of the day, that's what we're fighting for right now. It's life.
Seem trivial in the scheme of things, but who in your old linebacker room are you excited to see at some point down the line, and how they've done?
Will Holness. I just can't wait until people just wake up. He's a good player. He's a great guy. Quiet, but there's a reason why we're so close, because we see eye to eye. There's a lot of things that he says and does and shows that's going to make him a great leader for this program. That he's going to be that guy who's not talking all that much, but I promise you, in that locker room, he's getting people right. When they saying the wrong things, he's getting people right, and that's what you want. You don't really. Even when I track my development, it had to start from me being in the locker room, saying stuff to people in the locker room, because that's what matters. and then having the courage, the respect to be saying it out loud when it's live. So that's what kind of guy he's definitely a leader first, and he's earning stuff as he goes. And I think a lot of the guys respect him the most, and I just can't wait for people to wake up and understand that he's a real good ball player.
How do you feel about those